on this episode of Project Dad.
A George Canyon-inspired getaway will have one lucky fan seeing Nova Scotia from a whole different perspective as he finds out that the stars really do shine bright in this part of the country.
It is a pleasure to be home. Thank you very much for coming to me.
Well, ain't it good to be alive? I got some dark clouds in the sky. Just got a raindrop in my eye, but ain't it good to be alive? I've got a ticket on my car, but I've got a ticket to the stars. You'll be waiting there when I pull in the drive. Ain't it good? Yeah, ain't it good to be alive?
So here we are in Echo Bay, Ontario, about to meet our next Project Dad, Kevin. Now, Kevin travels a lot for work, but he still knows the importance of family with his wife and 3 kids, similar to another guy we know, George Canyon. So we thought, let's put together a little George Canyon-inspired getaway for Kevin. Where he's going to get to go is the homeland of George, Nova Scotia. Now, before we tell him the good news, let's meet the family. All right, so guys, tell me about your dad. Is he a special guy? Yeah? So tell me why your dad and your husband is so special.
You love his kisses?
Yeah.
He gives us guitar lessons.
Those must be fun. Now tell me why he deserves this. Why do you say he deserves it?
How caring he is for all of us, and he's always thinking of us, even when he's away.
Me.
And he loves you too. Now the reason why we're here is because of your great letter. Would you mind reading it for us?
Dear Project Dad, my dad is one of the best dads around. He has had to give up so much because he travels with his job for the fisheries. And of course, because of us 3 kids. He loves music so much. For half of his life, he has been playing guitar and singing in bands around town. Now he is giving me guitar lessons and my brother is learning how to play bongo drums. I would give anything to see him have some time off. He deserves it.
We loved your letter. Now you think he's going to be home any minute now, right? Okay, so we're just going to sit here and wait for him. Now when your dad goes away, do you miss him?
Yes.
And how many days does he go away for work?
14 to 21 days at a time.
You're kidding.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Is this your dad?
Yeah.
Is this the man I'm supposed to be meeting?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
I'm well, yourself?
Good. I'm Beverly.
Hi, Beverly.
Hi.
I was wondering whose car it was.
Oh, really?
I really didn't expect to walk in my door and see Beverly and Hood sitting at my kitchen table with my family, so that's pretty cool.
We thought we'd come and find out a little bit more about you before we tell you what you're going to experience. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
My family said that they did something like this or kind of nominated me for something, but this is completely unexpected.
Tell me about this job that takes you away from the home a lot.
Well, I work for Fisheries and Oceans Canada, and I work for the Sea Lamprey Control Program. I do a lot of traveling, and they're for a week to 3-week periods. I'm away a lot, but at the same time, all the time that I have home, I think that I try to make every minute count.
So tell me now about music and the influence and how it's in your kids' life.
I've played music for a long time, and it's a big part of my life. The kids are so into it. They love dancing and singing, and it's really satisfying as a parent to watch your kids enjoying something that much.
Are you a fan of George Canyon?
Oh yeah, he's outstanding. He's come up pretty quick, and he's got some really great tunes. It's great to see a Canadian country artist that's doing so well.
Now, George Canyon had dreams of becoming a military pilot before studying pre-med in university. But a foray into musical theater set him on another path. After several years on the road singing with a country rock band, George was hooked. And while embarking on a solo career, he worked around the clock. It was police officer by day, music by night. The hard work, it paid off. He released his first album and in 2003 placed second in the Nashville Star competition, which led to a recording contract. He's a true Canadian boy. He spends a lot of time away from home, but he also knows how important family is.
I talk to the kids every day or so and just try to, when I'm with them, try to be, quality time, because there's definitely not quantity time right now.
So what we have planned for you is a George Canyon inspired getaway.
Now, the place we're going to take you to is George Canyon's hometown, his home province. Have you ever been to Halifax?
Never.
Never. Okay, so this will be the first time.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to get to experience maybe some of the things that George Canyon does. So the only thing left for you to do is just go pack your bags, go on your trip, and see when you get back.
All right.
Okay? Thank you. You're welcome.
I don't know what to expect. I'm really excited and I'm a little nervous about it, but I can't wait to find out what's going to happen.
Kevin makes the best out of the moments that he has with his family, and you can see that that means a lot to them and him. George Canyon is originally from one of the most hospitable regions of Canada, so we know that his home province in Nova Scotia will welcome Kevin with open arms.
I'm from the East Coast, so I say a boat and outhouse and car and bar. Being from the East, there's a lot of people that speak with a stronger accent.
And Halifax is a great seaside city loaded with history and rich in culture. And just a short distance away are some of the most friendly and quaint coastal villages where a star like George Canyon is always happy to come back to. So who knows, maybe George and Kevin will cross paths here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tolan. Welcome to the Prince George Hotel, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Darren Martelli, guest service manager.
Nice to meet you, Darren. He welcomes me, as if I'm a celebrity.
So we have your guest room all ready for you.
Oh, it's huge. Oh, this is amazing. We're delighted to welcome you to the Prince George. We hope that you have the most enjoyable and comfortable stay. I assume that's how celebrities get welcome. Getting an opportunity to come out here, fly out here. I'm getting a taste of it now, and that I may never get a taste of this again.
Coming up on Project Dad.
Kevin's no stranger to the water, so it's high time he gets a handle on another element. And later we send him off for a haircut and wardrobe.
Let's see how he can handle that.
For Project Dad, we take one hard-working country music loving dad and give him a couple of days off like his favorite country artist. Kevin is living it up in Halifax, George Canyon style.
I'm talking to my kids and my wife multiple times a day. I always do, and they're excited for me.
So let's face it, life sometimes can throw us all some curveballs. In his teens, George was diagnosed with diabetes, which made his dream of becoming a military pilot fall short.
I never had my pilot's license, ever, because of my diabetes.
But a true passion never dies. Sometimes it just needs to be nurtured in a different way.
But I've flown since I was 13.
And we get out here and we get to a flight school, and I realize obviously that it's going to have something to do with planes.
So what we're going to do today, Kevin, is we're going to take the Cessna 172 aircraft. It's a trainer that we use here, and take you up and give you an introductory flight lesson, which will give you a chance to handle the controls and actually fly the aircraft a bit.
Man, my heart was beating, the anticipation was killing me.
Now he's in way over his head.
And I didn't know to what degree that was going to be. I thought maybe I'd just get to touch the yoke or something.
Step there and you can hop right up into that seat. Okay.
So start it?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that I actually got the controls, and when we were taxied down the runway, I was using the foot controls and pedals, and it was amazing.
Good. All right.
But once I got up there, he let go, and I got a chance to do everything on my own. It was amazing.
Am I flying right now? Yep, this is me. Yep, that's you.
I never would have thought that I would have been flying a plane when I woke up this morning. The view, to see the bay and the tides out, and it's something I've never seen before. I've never had this opportunity. George Canyon not only is he on tour, but he's got a family, he's got children, and to find out that he likes to fly in his spare time, that's pretty cool.
Here I am having the opportunity, the same opportunity to get up and do what he loves to do. It's amazing. It's a dream come true. It kind of makes me think again that just because I'm busy and or that I have a focused occupation in one direction doesn't mean that you can't branch out and do some of the things that you've really always wanted to do.
A couple times there, I felt my guts kind of getting up in my throat, and I was a little nervous.
I've got a death grip on this. Here we are. I'm flying.
Okay, now we're over the Cobequid Bay. If you look way down the end of the bay there, that's the town of Truro. Okay, we're going to be heading into land here now.
Here we go. Wow, that was amazing.
I got to fly. I actually got
This plane, I got to fly this plane. It was the coolest.
Got your first flight lesson in. Thanks very much for coming.
Well, thank you very much. That was a tremendous opportunity. The feeling that you're flying the plane on your own and he's not touching any controls, it was amazing. It was great. George Canyon, somebody like that I can really respect at this point in my life because he's got a family. Somebody that's on tour and that's got to do promotional stuff amongst having to be a father.
It's definitely part of the business right now. We're just we're like my wife says, we're working at buying some free time. That's really where it's at.
I really respect him for being able to do that and doing what he loves and having a good family life.
Now, in the entertainment business, it is known that people develop a certain image and style. And yes, even George Canyon, his chiseled face, genuine good looks, he has something that he is known for.
It puts me in a certain mind space when I dress a certain way. And I just think that old style needs to be more of it.
Now, we thought it would be fun for Kevin to develop a little bit of a different look. Now, nothing too extreme. We still want his family to know who he is.
Hi.
Good morning, Kevin. I'm Nancy. Welcome
Nancy.
to the Cowboy Way.
Oh, nice
I
to meet you.
understand you're here with CMT's Project Dad.
Yeah.
And we'd like to outfit you with something that would be appropriate for a George Canyon fan today.
All right.
So come on this way.
Kansas. Someone took a chance. Someone let it show.
Nancy, who ran and owned the shop, she was really welcoming and seemed to really enjoy us there.
Now we got to make sure that we find just the right shirt because George Canyon here in the Maritimes, he's known for his fashion statements. He's a pretty great looking guy on stage, so we've got to make sure we find just the right thing for you here.
One of the first bands I was in, we wore spandex. I had a black pair with a neon green racing stripe. Made me faster.
Really nice shop, actually.
Well, thank you. We get lots of musicians in here trying on clothes. Yeah, as well as cowboys. So you fit in both.
I don't know, are they supposed to be more of a tight or loose
Well, that's
fitting?
up to you.
Yeah. Or just have an idea of what it might feel like as George Canyon going into a store like the Cowboy Way and getting outfitted. The one with the hot pink Wrangler writing on the sleeves.
You'll stand out.
Yeah.
You'll stand out in that crowd. I think
Thanks.
you are tough enough to wear pink.
Sure.
Let's try it.
She dressed me in all these different outfits.
Right, so you are tough enough to wear pink.
I think so.
I think that looks great. Got the Wrangler down the sleeve.
Look all
Very
right.
nice. Yeah, it fits well. Fits well.
Jeans fit good.
Only one thing missing with that outfit, maybe a pair of boots. I think I've got your size.
You do have my size. It give me a couple more inches of height anyway, so I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I like that look. That's a good look. That's a George Canyon look, actually.
Yeah, the buckle and...
Yeah, quite often he wears a t-shirt. We got the jeans, we've got the boots, but we're missing the hat. George Canyon, black hat.
Now this is something that he would wear.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wearing the Wrangler jeans and the cowboy hat and the boots and that was pretty cool to get a chance to do that.
Well, I think we've got the complete look here, everything that we were going for George Canyon. We've got the hat, we've got the jacket, t-shirt looks great, belt buckle, jeans, and those boots. We hope you enjoy that whole outfit. Compliments of the Cowboy Way.
Well, thank you very much. This was a lot of fun.
Terrific meeting you.
All right.
Okay, take care.
You take care too.
Somebody rolled up. My world was changed.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Welcome to J. Wells Salon. We're going to do a little makeover on you today, a little George Canyon style.
I think I need it.
Okay, sounds good. Let's get you going. Have a seat.
Going to the salon today and getting a celebrity haircut and really get pampered. That's what was happening.
So how would you feel about a little bit of color today? I was thinking a little bit of highlighting, give it a little bit of sparkle and modernize it a little bit without looking unnatural. So you're a big George Canyon fan, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen him live?
Never.
No?
No, I hope to get
He's been
the...
touring quite a bit. I'm thinking you should have an opportunity soon, I hope. Pride of Pictou County. What we're going to do is put a bag over that.
That looks really good.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's special.
She was really nice and welcoming and again, treated me like I was some kind of somebody important. Oh, yeah. This is what it's all about.
It's like this was worth coming all the way down from Ontario for. And we're off to the haircut. You've got a pretty good haircut going on here already, Kevin, so we're not going to be changing it too much. But I definitely think we want to do what's going to look good on you. So this is looking good in its raw form. Once we get a little product in there, you'll be good to go. He's been great to work with, very easy. Nice guy. Wish they were all like that. All right, Kevin, there you go. You got your new do. You're all set for a night on the town in Halifax. Hope you like it, and it's been really nice to meet you.
Thanks, Lisa. It looks great. It was great, and end up feeling like a celebrity.
Coming up on Project Dad, well, when George Canyon calls, the whole plan can change, and you'll see what happens.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? George Canyon.
Hey, George, how you doing?
We nominated Kevin for Project Dad because he works so hard throughout the year. He concentrates all his time on the family, and we really appreciate everything he does for us.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. We miss you. We hope we're having a good time. Bye. Love you.
I always have a hard time being away from them, but I am thinking I'm definitely going to thank them for this opportunity when I get home.
Now, George Canyon spends a lot of time on tour, and one thing about this tour is he wanted to play a lot of small venues right across Canada. That wish came true. The last hurrah just happens to be in George Canyon's hometown of Pictou, Nova Scotia.
I knew something was happening. I wasn't sure what it was going to be, but all of a sudden I had a phone handed to me, and it was on speakerphone.
Is this Kevin?
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? George Canyon.
Hey, George, how you doing?
Love is a burning thing.
It was pretty exciting to hear, even just to hear his voice and know that I was talking to George Canyon.
You enjoying yourself on Project Dad?
Yeah, absolutely. He said in the phone conversation that he looked forward to seeing me, and at that point I didn't know that I was going to see him at all.
I guess I'm going to meet you in Pictou. I think it's the plan. It's kind of my home, Pictou County's my home county.
Oh, so we're actually going to meet up. He didn't say too much more. It was short, but it was pretty exciting. It sounds like a real down-to-earth guy, and it makes me that much more excited to get a chance to meet him.
I fell into a ring of fire.
When I tell people when I'm on stage, you know, how happy I am to be home, I truly am. The people up here have hearts of gold. They do.
Kevin, how are you?
Nice to meet you, George.
I was just hanging out looking at the wall.
A lot of interesting history here.
This is my home theater.
I wonder how you can do it. I barely have time to think about playing on a weekend in a local bar, and I don't know how you could go on tour with a family, and how do you do it?
You know what? It really just comes down to having the strength in your family.
Definitely a lot of similarities between what I do when I'm on the road and how I feel when I'm away from my family.
They're the most important thing to me in all the world, and part of the reason I'm out here doing this is so that someday we won't have to really go on the road, and if we do, we can maybe go on the road as a family, you know, and have them with me. We're gonna go do a sound check now. If you want to come out and check that out. I gotta put a toque on though, my head's getting cold.
How you doing?
Good, I'm Mike.
Hi Mike, nice to meet you. Kevin.
Nice to meet you, Kevin. Here's your, I'm gonna anoint you with your backstage all access pass. There you go.
Excellent, thank you very much.
George Canyon all access pass.
Play to the smaller communities and really cut it down, and it makes it a lot more intimate, and that's really what they're going for, you know, to be closer to the fans.
And George specifically kind of said at the beginning, I didn't want it to be scripted, just want it to happen naturally and be like a kitchen party.
It was an amazing experience. At the end, you know, to top it off, you know, getting to go to a George Canyon show.
It is a pleasure to be home. Thank you very much for coming to New York.
I certainly found out firsthand that he was an excellent musician and a great singer.
We have CMT's television show with us tonight. Now it's a show called Project Dad. Now there's a dad that they pick, and he's a hard-working dad, and he's also a musician. A struggling musician, as we all are struggling. So we're going to have him up on stage as kind of the finale for the TV show Project Dad, and he's going to sing Ring of Fire with me. How's that sound to you guys? Please welcome Kevin to the stage.
I had an idea that it was going to happen then, and yeah, that was exciting.
Walk right up there, Kevin. Don't be shy. Hi, everybody. Say hi to Kevin.
Yeah, it's cool. The crowd was cheering.
Just take it when you're ready.
Oh, I was nervous, yeah. My knees are still knocking right now, so yeah.
Looking at me like a deer in the headlights right over there. I'll start you off. Okay, ready? I fell into the burning ring of fire.
Is pretty low. I had a hard time getting to those low notes. Getting the opportunity to do this is gets that feeling going again. I want to get out there and start playing some shows again. So it was definitely an experience I'll always remember.
So let's see how we did with this Project Dad. Kevin having a George Canyon-inspired getaway.
He went to George's home province of Nova Scotia, where he took control of his in-flight experience and enhanced his image before joining George Canyon on the last leg of his tour. And now that we have the encore presentation,
this project is complete.
Yeah, it's been an amazing experience for this show to take somebody, you know, an average person, living the average life, and then all of a sudden throw them into something that's really amazing. Thanks to CMT for letting me do all these amazing things. I got to meet celebrities and George Canyon, you know, about what he does in his everyday life, and it's given me a real look inside the life of a Canadian country star. It's been great.